Hi, a very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectibles. Another kit from J&S Models. I did a couple of these kits a little while back. I've done the engine shed. I've also done a warehouse. They're on the channel if you want to go and have a look at those. And I was at the electric train fair in Milton Keynes, and they had a stand there. And I thought, well, why not? Let's do another couple of these. I was so impressed with the kits last time. They really go together beautifully. They're quite expensive kits, but for what you get, I think they're not bad value at all. So I've bought a couple of kits. This one here is the pump and boiler house. So plan today is I'm just going to do a build video of this, film myself building it, and talk you through how it goes together. Hopefully it's the same quality as before, and yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. So with that said, let's get this over to the bench and let's get this open and see what's inside here. And then coming up shortly will be the second part of this build, which will be the chimney to go with the pump house. Okay, so you may have seen before I did J&S Models engine shed. I've also done one of their warehouses, and I'm so pleased with them. I think they're fantastic kits. They're so nicely laid out that I felt I should do this other one, or these ones that I've bought recently. I bought these at which show was it? The Great Electric Train Show in Milton Keynes. They had a stand there. Now the one thing I will say before I start on this, when I did the other kits, the guy that runs J&S Models contacted me and said, in my instructions on how to do the video, there's a couple of things I did wrong. He said, we do not recommend pushing the parts out, we recommend cutting them out with a knife. And also said that the glue that's recommended to use is PVA, and I use super glue. So two things, I'm going to cut some of the pieces, but not all of them. Some of them I will push out. The reason being, when I run my scalpel blade over the material this is made of, for me it's like somebody running fingernails over a blackboard. Sets all my teeth on edge and just it's not very pleasant. Secondly, the super glue that I'm using, and I will be using super glue on this, I have to do this because of the filming. It's one of those, I want to build the model, I want to do it in a timely manner because people aren't going to sit here for hours and hours watching me build it, and I'm trying to do it in real time. So again, I will be using super glue. I'll be using this this sort of industrial grade that you can get. I think this is from Tool Station or one of the maybe Screwfix, can't remember which, and an activator spray which just sets it off really quickly. So you can put the glue on, you can move your parts around, get them where you want them, then just a quick spray and away you go. So opening the box, as I say, this is the pump and boiler house in 00 gauge 4mm scale, and you can see as you open the box, this is why I like these models. First and foremost, you get nicely presented instructions inside their folder. It's just really nicely done, nicely done. There's a sheet of glazing here, which some of the other models I've done haven't come with, which I like. We've got our roofing tiles. We'll come back to those at the end, but essentially they're all individual tiles that you lay on, so we'll come back to those. And then some really nicely done instructions. It's just a pleasant experience building these models. It really is. You can see how they're so so nicely laid out and well presented. Yeah, very good. I'm just checking the camera's still running. And then the actual pieces that we need themselves, all nicely wrapped up in bubble wrap. Probably don't need to do that with the box, but it just it just makes the kit that little bit more pleasant and special. So let's just open it up. It's just that care and attention to presenting the kit that yeah, I do like. I mean, obviously I said before, these kits are a little bit more expensive than some of the others on the market, but I do think the quality shines through. Right, I should just say, before I get started on the kit or get into any more detail, if this is as good as the kit I did before, I'm going to heap loads of praise on it. This video is not sponsored at all. I paid for the kit, I bought the kit, it's my own opinion. So yeah, if it's like I say, if it is as good as it was, I just want to make that clear from the outset. So you can see the quality of the laser cutting on here. Every part, the detailing on the brick, Really, really nicely done. Really well done. And then we've got the inner walls here and the window frames. I mean, they're so well done. And some other bits and pieces, and the window sills there. Right, let me just get rid of the box. Okay, and bring in the instructions. Right, let's get the 4 inner walls and place them face down, it says. Right. Okay, I'm going to remove the windows for glazing. Sorry, my hands are looking quite mucky on here. I've been messing around with the car, trying to fix a problem with the engine, and yeah, you get this grounding dirt from the oils and that, and you just cannot get rid of them. So, right. Okay, let me just clean up just around some of these window frames. Don't actually look too bad, but I'll just give them a very quick run over with the knife, just to make sure there's no little bits left. Right, they're all clean. I'll start the assembly process. So we need the roof trusses. Here, okay. Let's cut these out. And 3, right. So, putting these together, I need to take the front wall and just assemble it. So look, you can see how nicely these joints go together. Look at that. So, as I say, it does recommend using a different glue. Recommends using PVA, but I am going to carry on using my super glue. goes. Okay. Nicely done. Okay, roof panel, I believe. Put this over. We've got one on here. Making sure there's no glue before I lay this down. Okay. Right, let's see how these go on. They just literally slotting. I mean, look, again, you can see how well these go together. Look, just slot those in. All of the joints just line up, and it just pops together. Fantastic. Squares the building up, and yeah, makes it nice and sturdy. Right, let me drop some glue and just a tiny bit on here. Okay, and the same on the other side. Superb. Okay, and then there should be a ridge beam. There it is. And that just drops in on the top like so. Perfect. Right, I've seen the structure together. Gone together quite nicely. Okay, just cut these out. Yeah, it doesn't seem as bad as the first kit I did. Maybe my teeth were just more sensitive back then. Right, we put the sides on first, so let's do a dry fit first. Perfect. Very nice indeed. Okay, I shall just put a little bit of glue on here. Very, very robust. You know, building's very, very strong. Okay, another dry fit. perfect. Just check the camera again. I did a video recently on the one of the Tamiya builds. I was out here for about 20 minutes talking away to myself as I do, and then realised the camera wasn't recording, which is very frustrating, especially when you're doing a kit, because you can't go back and redo steps. Okay, that's that side done, and then we do the ends. Okay, look how well that goes together. Look at that. Beautiful. They just go together so well. Lovely, look at that. It's looking superb. Okay, turning over the page. Okay, glazing and windowsills. So let's do the windowsills first. I'll just cut these out. Okay, now with these windowsills, when I've done them before, you can choose which orientation you put them in. So I'm actually going to go with the sort of black burnt side, if you like, facing outwards. And yeah, they just drop in. I will put a tiny bit of glue on them because I don't want them falling out in the future. One. Looking superb. So, I mean, again, seeing the praises of the kit, this is really robust. These are going to last forever. Obviously, you can paint them how you want. Obviously, with the brick finish here, if you just wash them over with some colour, you can get whatever finish on there you like. And they're going to look superb and last a long time. So, yeah, very, very pleased. We can put blanking panels in. I was just reading there. So, there are a couple of blanking panels. If you wish to brick out one of the windows, you can do so. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the glazing. So, let's get my glazing sheet. I'll put that over here. Now, I've done these a few times before, and what I tend to do, it's just got a lot of static on here, I'll go get a tissue, clean that off before I do anything, is I will glue all of these windows down onto the plastic next to each other and then cut them all out when they're dry. Right, let's give this glazing a little bit of a clean. I've managed to pick up a lot of static, so let's get all the dirt off of there. Right, there we go. Okay, just put my other glasses back on. So all I'm going to do with these is basically put some glue on the back of them, like so. Let me do it over there. Wipe off the excess and just drop them straight down onto the plastic, being careful not to allow them to move. Now with this, do not use the activator. If you are doing this method, do not use the activator because it will make them go all cloudy. Does make a bit of a mess of the glazing. Right, let those set and come back to those in a minute. Right, I've just grabbed a piece of wood just as an improvised cutting board. Let's get these windows cut out. I think when I've done these before, I did them with scissors. Let's try scissors, that might be a better thing to do. That's better. Yeah, scissors is the way to go. Picking up a fair bit of static dust on these, so I will give them a wipe over before I put them into the building. Put the glazing over to one side. That fits. Don't need those. Okay, I'll just clean these up. Don't need a great deal, but I'll just make sure they're okay. That one's okay. That one's good. Just tidy that up. I'm going to add the glazing into the building, and this is nice and easy because you see we've got the recess inside and these just literally drop in. So just to put a little bit of glue on there to hold them. Doesn't need a lot. Right, we just drop these in. Oh. So just drop them in, I missed the hole. Right, that's the first one in. Second. How good does that look? Superb. Superb. Okay, front window. How am I going to do the front window? Let's see if we can get some glue in there. Slide this in, my hand's too big. There we go. Looks good. Okay, the door. So, we need to find the door component. Oh, it's just here. Just here. Right. Let's, just going to put a tiny, okay, I want to cut those off. Get those bits of plastic out the way, and this is just going to sit inside the door frame like so, just a couple of millimeters back. So let me just put some glue on here. Get the door into the position I want. Not quite there. Do nicely. Okay, so that's now going to glue into here. Perfect. And we need the doors. Again, the doors are going to be closed, so you've got an option for open doors or closed doors. I'm going to close the doors on my one. There we go, looking good. Right, gutters. Where did I see those? Here. So rather impressively, they've cut the groove with the laser, so you've actually got a full gutter with a trough in it. I think it's a very nice touch. Right, these gutters literally just sit along either side like so. So I'm going to put a tiniest bit of glue on the end of each of these. Okay. Just allow that to set. That really does not give it a nice finish. And the gutter there. Right, that's pretty much, I believe, all of the main structure done. Even without the roof on, it looks really good. Yeah, very pleased with that indeed. Right, I'm going to put the roof tiles on now. So it's quite simple. You've got this sheet here, and you can see there's two sets of tiles here, numbered 1 through to 16, and again 1 through to 16 on this side. And you literally start at number 1, where there's 2 notches. I'm hoping you can see those notches there. Basically there on the tile, you just line these up with the markings on the roof. As simple as that. It's just a repetitive process, and yeah, quite effective. Right, let's make a start. Right, now I said I use super glue for putting the building together. I've gone over to a watered down PVA for this, for the tiles. I've found in the past this works, it's a lot more effective than the super glue, purely because it just doesn't get all over your fingers and makes a mess everywhere. Just put a little bit on there, and yeah, bring the first row of tiles in, and line it up. There we go, simple as that. Just going to put a little bit of more glue under the end. Right, let's carry on. As I say, you do have to do these in order. Don't try and don't cut them all out at once and have a big pile, because you'll soon get in a right old mess. I'm going to do them in batches of 4, but making sure that they stay in the correct order. And obviously by keeping these in order, you can see the way the tiles are overlapping correctly. Right, that's the first side complete. Let's move on to the second side. Right, that's all the tiles on. Now we need to do the ridge beam, I believe. Let's have a look. Yep. These pieces here are the ridge beam. Right, let's see if we can fold this along the score line. Which bar is best? Maybe this way. Let's have a go. Maybe the other way. Oh, that's better. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Perfect. Right. So let's just put a bit of glue along the top. Just enough glue, just running out. Okay. And this just sits to finish the roof off like so. We're going to go, yeah, there we go. Lifting up a little bit, may need a little bit more glue. No, there you go, that's fine now. Okay, and just leave that glue to set, and with luck it'll all be transparent. So there you go. I'm really pleased with that. It's come out lovely. Now these kits are I like them. I think they're fantastic. The way they go together, they're very satisfying. All the joints and the corners go together so well. They're so well engineered. I'm a big fan of them. Now they are a little bit more pricey than some other cardboard kits, and indeed some other laser cut kits. This one retails at £30. As I say, this video is not sponsored. I paid £30 for this building. Putting it together, I've really enjoyed it. It's gone together lovely. It's very, very sturdy. It's going to last forever, and it really does look the part. The bricks on there look superb, and these corner joints look great. So yeah, very, very good. Now you see the final part of the instructions does give you an optional chimney. Now I did buy the chimney when I bought the kit. I'm going to do that in a separate video, so that will be coming up on the channel shortly. So anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. These build videos do get a mixed response. Some people enjoy them, some people think they're a waste of time, but I'm building them anyway, and I just enjoy sharing, so that's why this is on the channel. With that said, if you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and do have a look on the channel. There's a couple of other kits from J&S on there, and there's lots of other things on there, model railways, and basically anything that interests me. And if you can subscribe, you'd be doing me a really big favour, because it does help the channel out. And with that said, we'll leave this one there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.